And we are back. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Channel 135 podcast. This is the show we talk about our favorite things in life, movies, TV series, and pop culture. I'm your host, Cam, straight out of West Auckland, part of WesWesNet.com. I'm here with the brothers. Eric, what's up, man?
What's up, Bert? Back again.
Yes. And straight out of Queensland, Gold Coast, I got Royden. What's up, brother?
What up?
So, man.
Glad to be back.
Good to have you back, Bert.
Yeah, man.
Good
Good to have both of you guys back, man. Yeah, man. We are here to talk about TV series from DC Studios, written and directed by James Gunn, Peacemaker Season 2. And we're going to talk about Episode 2 that dropped last Friday. And I think it's 8 episode series, man. 8 episodes. So, yeah, we'll be talking about Season 2, Episode 2. But first of all, just to break the ice, man, I just want to talk about a little topic between you guys. Man, you know when we get to the movies and we buy our snacks, man, what is your go-to, past and present? I'll start with you, Eric.
Man, I think it's always been the same. I think it's always been what they call it, the chocolate nut top, the ice cream. It's always been that ever since, and even now. I still get that. But when I was younger, I used to get a lot of lollies. They're not Jeffers, they're the coloured ones. And it wasn't Skittles. They were a lot bigger than Skittles. I forgot the name of them.
It's about the tangy fruits?
The Maltesers?
No, they weren't Maltesers. They were fruity.
Yeah, the tangy fruits in the white container. That was going to be mine.
The white container.
I used to get those in the chocolate nut top ice creams, or any kind of ice cream back in the day. Yeah, I used to get a lot of those, and the popcorn, and then the drink. But
I remember those lollies in the parlay, the plastic pots.
Yeah, that's what he was just talking about.
Wow. They had a whole bunch. I remember the snifters. Eric coming out of those ones, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, but man, I used to love those fruity lollies because they'd take ages to eat while you watch the movie. I also have a bunch left after.
Yeah.
Man. I remember that. That was crackle.
I remember they used to have the packets of bluebird chips, the small ones. But they didn't do well, because when people eat it, the crunch is too loud.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they just stuck
annoying,
with popcorn, because popcorn's kind of it's quiet, when you crunch on popcorn.
But have you ever taken a packet of Doritos into the theaters now?
Oh.
And you open it up, it's like
Nah. But there's a little pet peeve I have right now with my present day go-to with my snacks at the movies. So I'll come to that. But that's your one, the chocolate top,
Yeah, the chocolate nut top. It's always, I've always had it since. But now I just have popcorn and chocolate nut top sometimes. But yeah, it's mean. Fuck, I forgot about those lollies. Yeah.
So if we're going past, tangy fruits were my go-to because I wasn't at the movies a lot as a kid. So whenever I went and we got tangy fruits, it was the only place we could get them. So that was my go-to all the time. But now it's either popcorn by itself or popcorn with your M&Ms or Maltesers in the popcorn.
Oh, true.
Yeah. My cousin introduced me to it. I was like, "Fire, you weirdo." And then they're like, "Eat some." So I ate some. I was like, "Woo!" My eyes were open to the goodness of the chocolatey popcorn.
Sure. Wow.
If you haven't tried it, try it. Just saying.
Yeah, gotta try it once,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The popcorn with the chocolate, or obviously you do need an ice cream as well. I don't have a favorite flavor ice cream yet. It kind of goes between the chocolate chip mint or a caramel, and then nice. I just hope nothing falls on my shirt because it looked like I've just crapped my shirt.
Yeah, for me, I remember when I was a kid, man, I always went for the Jeffers, So it was always Jeffers and popcorn and a drink, and that was my sort of go-to then. And then over the years, it's changed. Like I think the lollies stopped doing the lollies when I was in high school, going to movies, and then just popcorn drink. But I remember the drinks being really refreshing. Like that first sip when the cup is full of ice and it's lemonade or something, or Sprite. So I used to get the Sprite, but man, it was refreshing as man, and like, it was so big. You just sip on it all through the movie. It was good, man. But then, like with the popcorn that's coming out at the supermarkets, like those popcorns are much better than popcorns you get from the movies. Because I find now with the popcorns at the movies, they taste sort of dry and really salty. I don't know if you guys think that too, but
Bro,
man, the quality of
I
the
think
popcorn at the
I
movie.
think that's a West Auckland thing because our popcorn's still good.
no, I noticed like if you go in the morning sessions, the popcorn's pretty good. Morning,
Oh, is
afternoon,
it?
they're not too bad.
Oh, okay.
But because I am always a late movie goer, like I go on the late sessions, and I noticed the popcorn's higher, man.
Because they
It's not
don't
good.
recycle the popcorn, eh?
I think it's
I
like
think
from
that
the morning.
that's still there from the morning, man. That,
Yeah.
that,
So it's just like, oh,
and that's
man.
what it fucking tastes like, man. When I'm eating popcorn at night. Hey,
Yeah, that's why I don't buy
that
the
makes
popcorn
sense.
at
That
night.
makes sense.
I don't buy the popcorn at night. Only if I'm doing the morning or afternoon sessions. Like, because when I went to go watch Weapons, it was probably early afternoon, and the popcorn was mean. So I was like, oh, true. So that's how you
Get a
work.
fresh. Eh?
Yeah.
But if you think about those popcorn machines, the massive ones, the popcorn sitting there is probably sitting there all day. You know? By the time
Yeah,
you watch
yeah.
a 9 o'clock p.m. Session at night, the popcorn's been there all day.
I don't know what's its shelf life, eh? Must be 24 hours.
Nowadays, man, my go-to is ice cream straight away, the nut top,
Mm.
and
Yo.
I've been getting the packaged popcorn. So there's a popcorn
Yes.
brand at
Yes.
at the cinemas. It's in a packet, and I think it's there's different flavors. I get the salt and sugar one.
Oh, caramel?
Yeah,
Salted
nah,
caramel?
that's another flavor. There's a caramel
Yeah.
flavor,
Sweet and salty.
sweet and salty. Yeah, that's the one I
Yeah.
get.
Oh,
So
true.
that's my go-to now.
Is it Event Cinemas or
That's
Points?
it.
Yeah.
Events.
Yeah.
Event? Yeah, because we got that
Yeah.
in Australia too.
Oh yeah.
I get the spicy one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot
there
the
is
name
a
of the
spicy one.
brand, eh? The brand
Yeah.
of the popcorn.
Yeah, I forgot the brand, but yeah, that's my go-to now. The only problem I have with it, and this was I was talking about, inside the box, it's in a packet, so you gotta open it like a chips packet, and man, you gotta open it as soon as you buy it off the counter, because you don't want to be opening that shit inside the movie theater when the movie's on, man. Because the sound, man, it's,
That is
The-
annoying,
oh,
bro.
it's annoying.
I
man.
remember A Quiet Place. Did you go watch A Quiet Place at the movies? Bruh. I went to see the first one, and the amount of people like chomping, I was like, just stop chomping your food. I'm into the movie.
You know, I think the idea of that, because the packet is meant to keep the popcorn fresh, right? So I think you're meant to open it, pour the popcorn into the box, and then eat it that way, so you're not making too much noise. I kind of figured that out
It's
because I
called
was
Pala Lane
lazy.
popcorn.
Oh,
Yes,
Pala
it
Lane.
is.
Yeah, Pala Lane popcorn. I get the sweet and salty one, the blue one.
Hmm.
So they got 4 flavors. They got the caramel New York mix, caramel and cheese.
Ugh.
Then they got the salted caramel,
Yeah, I do
sweet
the
and
salted.
salty, and then the spicy nacho popcorn.
I don't think I'll ever eat the caramel cheese one. It just makes me think of toe jams. So I don't think I'll be eating no caramel and cheese popcorn.
Ah, if you
Hard.
say it like that, I definitely not.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, but
man.
that's a big tip, man. Open the packet when you get it over the counter. Don't be opening it inside the movies. Man, I learned that lesson last time, man. And it's funny because you have to wait for a loud part in the film to open it.
What about
Come on, man.
What,
Just like-
what about those times like I remember the last time I think I went with you, not last time, but some time ago, and I was trying to cough between the loud parts of the movie
oh,
because I
man.
didn't want to disturb it. I was like, "Fuck,
That's another one, eh? Never go to the movies when you got a cough.
bro, stay home, stay home."
Shit, you're trying to cough, your throat's itchy, and you want to cough, but you have to wait for a loud part to come on.
They'll look back and go, "Hey, you got COVID." Oi, surely.
Where's your mask? Where's your mask?
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, man, that's that's a cool story, guys. That's a cool story. But now, man, we are here to talk about Peacemaker, and we'll do that right now. Peacemaker season 2, episode 2. Like I said, dropped on Friday. We're about to do a spoiler alert. If you haven't watched Peacemaker episode 2. I suggest stop this podcast right now and go watch it, and then come back and listen to us break it down this episode. So I will do the episode recap.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Okay, Peacemaker episode 2. A man is only as good as his bird. Directed by Greg Matola, written by James Gunn. In a flashback, Arctis agent John Economos guides Rick Flag Sr. to his new personal office as the acting director of an organization. The latter having been sworn in to succeed Amanda Waller, who is facing congressional hearings. Flag is supplied with confidential documentation detailing the death of his son, Rick Flag Jr. in Koto Maltese during Project Starfish. Learning of Chris Smith, Peacemaker's responsibility for assassinating him under Waller's orders, Flag Sr. relays to Agent Sasha Bordeaux his intentions to prioritize surveillance of Peacemaker despite the exoneration following Project Butterfly. 8 months later, Economos is issued Agent Langston Fleury as a handler after Flag Sr. grows increasingly suspicious of the former's allegiance to Chris and his colleagues. Leota Adebayo returns to the apartment of her ex-wife, who angrily reprimands her for being inconsiderate for the latter's personal wishes. Afterwards, Adebayo visits Chris and tells him about Flag monitoring his activities while suggesting he forfeit his quantum unfolding chamber to Argus. An idea Chris rejects. Adrian Chase meets with the pair and learns about the parallel dimension Chris previously visited, helping the latter dispose of the alternate counterpart's corpse. The 11th Street Kids, Peacemaker, Adebayo, Hardcourt, Adrian, and Economos hold a rooftop party at Hardcourt's apartment. Chris attempts to console Hardcourt, but her recent injuries, which she angrily resists. Meanwhile, Fleury and a team of Argus agents raid Chris' residence in search of the interdimensional energy signature coming from the QUC, but are brutally assaulted by the bald eagle pet Eagly. A drunken Chris returns home and searches through the alternate Peacemaker's phone, which he had retrieved while disposing of the body. He attempts to text the other universe's Hardcourt in alternative universe Peacemaker's ex-girlfriend, but the message fails to send due to Chris being in his original reality. Chris returns to the parallel dimension through QUC and successfully makes contact with Hardcourt as he overhears both his father, Augie Smith, and brother Keith looking for Chris Smith. And that was your Channel 135 recap. Alright, boys. Royden, come to you, mate. How did you like this episode? Or did you like this episode?
I liked it. So, because I should have rewatched all of season 1 before I watched season 2. But I think the change in going from the way they wrote season 1 to season 2, I think is good. Like it's more human, it's more down to earth, it's more for the first 2 episodes anyway, it's finding Peacemaker's mental health. It's him going through his own personal issues, especially with him having to kill his dad. Spoiler alert if you didn't watch season 1, but it's your fault. It's been out for a long time. But just trying to figure out who he is a lot more now. And I just love him and Adrian's chemistry together in this episode, especially the orgy scene. And then he comes back and goes, "Where was my invite?" And he goes, and then Peacemaker, replies going, "I didn't think you liked sex." It's like, I like sex, just not like a pervert. So it's just the character building of Peacemaker in the first 2 episodes, I think, are amazing. The fight scene sequences that James Gunn has done for episode 1 and 2, amazing. I like episode 1 better than the second episode. I think it's because the second episode is more building on his character alone. Rather with the first one, there was a lot to do with all the characters being revisited. But yeah, so I did enjoy the second episode. I think it's building up to a very strong, I guess, cross path for Peacemaker, because he's going to have to deal with being a part of this alternate universe and his universe, and trying to kind of find that balance, which I think he's going to struggle with a lot in the next 6 episodes.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed this episode. I thought it was crack up. Eagly, the bird alone took away the episode. So I thought that was crack up to the death. I was actually watching it, laughing all the way through it. And then I was laughing so much because my brother just happened to heard me laughing watching the episode. I was like, "What are you watching?" Like, "Oh, Peacemaker." So, can I watch it too? So I had to rewatch the first half of the episode again, but it was still enjoyable. Oh man, I reckon it's good. It was good to see Rick Flag Senior. His man, it got pretty serious in that beginning part. It looks like he was really motivated to find out what happened to his son because he was left in the dark by the looks of it, and it looks like he was just trying to get to a senior position just to have a look at the files. Who knows? I'm not too sure, but that was pretty cool. Again, Peacemaker trying to fix his mistakes. Bro, that guy is just next level crazy. But it's good to see the vigilante. There's two characters like you were saying. They're trying to interact with more, and I think vigilante is feeling left out because obviously Peacemaker doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to hang out with that guy because that guy's crazy, man. He's just like nah. Like you can see him lying to him all the time. Like, oh, did you guys come together? Like when they came to the party, and they go, nah, we just went downstairs, and then we came up the elevator. Up the stairs. Like, oh, okay. So it's like, oh, he's trying to dodge him hard out. So that's a bit of a laugh as well. So I had a good time with this episode. It was just absolutely cracker. But yeah, you're right. Bloody Peacemaker's gonna have to deal with what he's done, and I didn't expect him to do what he did. I was hoping he'll throw the phone away after disposing his body. I mean, looking far, it's kind of effed up, like how you're looking at a person that looks exactly like you, and you're disposing of the body. So maybe there was some effed up shit in his head. So he did. Probably that's the reason why he took the phone. I don't know why, but later on in the episode, you see why he has a look at the phone. He's feeling depressed. Then he just flashes in the text. Realizes that the text can't get through. He has to go through his dimensional portal door, and then go to the alternate universe that he killed the other Peacemaker and make their text work. Which I was like, oh my god, just one mistake after another. So yeah, I'm keen for the next episode, but I had a good laugh on this one. It was funny.
Yeah, I like this episode not as much as the first episode though, but I thought this episode it felt to me like, because I remember how I felt at the end of last episode, right? Peacemaker in our universe, let's call it our universe, is going to go to this alternate universe and take over the Peacemaker that he killed, right? Well, he killed by self-defense, but so I wanted that to happen in this episode, but it didn't really happen. So I think what happened was that he had to have a reason to go back in, right? So I think this episode was more about showing Peacemaker that his life in his universe sucks. So I think this episode had to show that to him, because we see at the end that he fully wants to go back to that new alternate universe because his dad is alive and his brother is alive too, and they seem like they're not racist because his dad was a white supremacist,
Yeah.
So, but we're not sure yet. We're not sure if he still is in this alternate universe, right? And I don't know if it's just a clue that when that alternate Peacemaker shows up, he didn't even negotiate anything.
Right,
He's just straight up, I want to kill you. Like, who are you? And straight up, I'm going to kill you. And he was, he didn't really negotiate anything like a superhero would.
That's what I got a theory on that.
Oh, yeah, what?
I think he's from another dimension.
Yeah.
No,
not that
I think
one.
he's from another dimension, from that dimension.
Oh, really?
I'm just guessing because it's like, if he was from that dimension, he'll be asking questions to that Peacemaker. But if he's from another dimension that's already killed the Peacemaker from that dimension, he'll be like, oh shit, there's another one here. Better get rid of this one too.
All right. I get it. Okay.
That's what I thought, but I could be wrong.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Because I'm interested to see what the dynamics of the dad and the brother is and the Peacemaker over there. Because they're superheroes, but or are they super villains? Like I
Oh,
don't
true,
know. We
true.
don't really know that they might be super villains. Hey, so
True.
yeah, just the way that alternative Peacemaker in last episode reacted,
Mm.
right? Reacted. He didn't give him a chance. He was a
Yeah.
straight Punisher. Like,
Yeah,
gonna,
that could be one of the reasons. They
was
could
gonna
be.
kill him. You know. So yeah, that was interesting. So
Oh, that's more.
I was kind of like bummed out because I wanted this episode to have him fully go into this alternate universe to check things out, but it didn't happen until probably next episode.
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a down buzz for me. But I think what this episode does is it's shows us more on, especially Eagly. Eagly is superstar in this episode.
Oh yeah.
With that big scene we are going to talk about after this, and we introduced the new characters like Tim Meadows' character,
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Agent Flurry, is it?
Fleury. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I think it's Flurry.
Yeah, Flurry.
Agent Flurry.
Flurry?
And he was a
What
bit
a
of a weirdo, eh? His dialogue's pretty weird. Like, is he gay or what? Because the way he was massaging Economist's
And his
shoulders.
nickname, His nickname.
Or is he bisexual?
Ginger
I
Cool.
don't know. He thought that the Elsa was sexy when he was looking. And you're right, Eric, because you mentioned last episode, like with Adebayo, she's lost heaps of weight in this episode, eh? This
Yeah.
series, she's lost heaps of weight from season 1. So if I
Yeah.
went back to look at season 1, and you were right, and oh yeah, man, she's like much bigger than season 1. When you see her now, she's like lost a lot of weight. So
Yeah.
that's just a side note. But yeah, man, I thought this episode was, it wasn't as good as the first episode, but it was good. I'm keen to see how Peacemaker live in the alternate universe and see how he goes in there and see what's going on in there.
Oh, man.
There's clues when you look at the intro. So when the theme of the show starts and they're all they're dancing, you can see that the dance moves from the alternative hardcore and the dad and the brother
that's right.
in their suits.
Yeah.
Right? I thought this was a good episode. It was funny too because I laughed as well. So typical James Gunn writing, his dialogue is just funny, and just we'll talk about that some more. But yeah, man, let's talk about that scene, the Eagly scene. So I don't know if you guys thought, like, are we going to ever see a scene like this? Is during season 1, right? Or even start of season 2? Are we ever going to see a scene when Eagly takes out someone's eye? Because that's like a natural thing when you see an eagle, eagle attacks. Like the natural thought is Eagly has to take someone's eye out. Because I'm reminded about Omen Part 2. Remember Omen Part 2 when those crows come and take that lady's eye? So I was thinking, man. And it happened. It happened this episode. And I was like, ooh, shit.
I think there was a horror movie called Birds or something back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And even those birds took out those people's eyes. And I was like, holy shit, they got a thing for eyes.
Yeah, man. That was an element scene. And even those guys, like those scenes when we showed them getting ready.
Yeah.
So that they're in each of their homes and we see the guy cleaning out his gun. The guy who got his eye popped out. He was cleaning his gun and his kids are running around. So he was probably deserved to get his eye thinged out when you see that scene.
Bro, did he even survive? Shit.
Yeah, because they went to hospital. They had to go to hospital. All of them. They were all injured. Yeah.
Bro, that was crack up. That bird kicked ass, man. It was like a torpedo. That was funny how, like, how they give their sound when it charges down. I was like cracking up laughing. The bird was kicking ass. Does a better job than flipping Peacemaker. Crack up. It was good how they did that. I enjoyed it. I thought that was real funny. Yeah,
no, it was good. It was hilarious. My first thought was this better not be where he gets shot.
Yeah,
that was my first thought. I was like,
hoping.
if he gets shot, stop watching it. But it was just like the amount of action that James Gunn directed with just a bird, and it's had the semi like horror themes to it. Of just like coming out of the blue, you see a guy running past the door frame, and you just see Eagly coming straight after him, and then it's just like, mate, that is geniusly done.
Yeah.
And then when Eagly's attacking that one guy, he pulls out the eye of, and Flurry's like, I can't see how big this bird is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got
Because
the
he's got
bird
blindness for
bird
birds.
blindness.
Yeah. And he's like,
blindness.
I can't shoot him.
Man, I thought when Eagly attacked the lady that Flurry nicknamed Titties, I thought she was dead. Like, I thought
Same.
Eagly went for the neck or something. I was like, oh, damn. So
Has Furry got ADHD or something?
Probably.
Because he doesn't
Yeah,
have
it
any
looks like
feelings
it.
about anything.
Yeah.
It feels like it. Like he has no problem calling those guys nicknames,
yeah,
and they're like the worst
Nicknames
stereotypical
ever.
nicknames.
Casino
Pony
guy
Boy was one of them. Encino Man
and Titties.
and Titties.
I was like, Titties. Titties. You're a Titties.
The Pony Boy was like, "Oh, you can't keep on calling us that."
That's actually, yeah, that's one thing I thought of was with the entrance, was with the dancing. TDK is in the entrance, but we haven't seen him in the in the series.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, true.
I just thought of that now. I was like, that little Asian man that does kung fu that lost all his limbs. He's in the
Yeah.
intro of both episode 1 and 2.
True.
So I'm just like, he died in the movie. How is he in this?
right.
Ah. Something to do with the alternate universe.
Yeah. So, a lot of gory scenes, I guess. We're staying true to the tone of Peacemaker, and episode 2 is no different, especially with the chopping up of the alternative Peacemaker guy there. A lot of mafia movie vibes going on that scene. But just hilarious as usual with Vigilante. Just no qualms of doing it. Like happy to do things like this.
Bro, he was just happy to spend time with Peacemaker. Eh? Like, he
Yeah.
even said it himself. I was like, man, this character's whack. It's crazy.
And even the expression on the dead Peacemaker's face saying that was hilarious. I was laughing at that one.
Oh, man. I
Under
was
the
just
helmet.
looking at the our Peacemaker was like staring at it like he was in shock. Like, bro, how can't you?
So it made sense when he was telling Adrian, like, hey, it's different when you look in your own eyes. Because Adrian was like, wow, I want to go see my own self. Like, go check out my own self, see what he's like. And Peacemaker goes, nah, you shouldn't, man. You shouldn't see yourself. And you shouldn't see your own eyes. That was crackle. And then they proceed to chop him up, mafia style. They put him in a furnace, and even that was funny because we get another shot of the expression on the dead Peacemaker's face,
Yeah.
getting burnt up.
Man, I felt sorry for the alien.
Oh, you was
yeah.
that alien?
I don't know. But it
Don't know.
had more like organic rubbish to burn. It was it came to use the burner, and he just told it to fuck off. I was like, what? I was like, shit, bro. All right, so all this
It's
time
funny
the
because you know that room, you know that space is like I forgot all about it. It's in season 1.
yeah,
So his Peacemaker's dad used it for his costumes in there, but they didn't show
Storage.
us that you could go to another alternate universe.
Nah.
It was just that little space.
he even said it in this episode too. That there's like 99 other universes in that spot. So there's 98 Peacemakers now, or 97.
Oh shit! So this got nothing to do with what we saw in the Superman movie with the.
Nah, it's different.
Yeah, but the signals from the the thing that Luthor was using to jump around the world, it sets off
Yeah.
like the same kind of vibes as Peacemaker's interdimensional portal
Yeah.
door. Because it keeps on signaling off their shit. Eh? They keep on getting,
Yeah.
like every time he opens it up, you get a alarm, a notification.
We had the party. They have a party at the Harcourt's house.
Yeah.
They all meet up for a reunion.
Yeah. But was it
Um,
Budweiser's they were drinking?
But like,
Yeah.
Bud Light, man, I didn't.
But like,
man.
yeah.
so that'll be
So-
the low carb,
Low
beer.
carb and lower alcohol content.
Is it just as good as the red one? Man, I love because remember those Budweisers you gave me, man. I really enjoyed that. Eh? That's like some of the best beer I've ever
and
had.
they're light anyway. They're light anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the Bud Light will be even
Neat.
lighter, I guess.
Oh yeah.
they might have a sponsorship, with Bud Light, because every beer
Yeah.
you see in that series, it's Bud Light.
Bro, and the man had 2 boxes, man. I was crack up how
Chuck the Bud Light.
yeah, and then economists couldn't even catch it, bro. It reminded me of a party that I went with Cam's once. And one of the usos couldn't catch it either. I was like, oh yeah, I see that before. I was like, crack, But bro,
The
catch
funny
the bill.
thing about that scene was that when he threw it, he goes, "Oh, okay," and he picked up another one and threw it,
Yeah,
and it crashed. Oh, okay, and he's gonna pick up another one. Wait,
You'll throw it
just hand
again?
it, because it's all gone.
yeah, he's got that kind of mental something.
Yeah, but he's a great character, man. I don't think he's like that in the comics, though.
Oh, true. You
Ooh.
reckon that's a bit of James's influence?
Because
Or
isn't he?
Gunn's
He's like a Daredevil kind of character. He's a lawyer in real life.
Oh,
I mean,
true.
and when he's out of his costume, he's a lawyer,
Mm.
and he kills the guys that get out of the court system.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
True. That's different.
Agent Chase. Yeah, so there's that. There's the scene where. Is there any scenes you guys didn't like?
No.
Most of it was pretty good. There wasn't
Yeah.
really any scenes there that were kind of rubbish or wasting time. The story was moving along throughout the episode. No, I think it was
I
reasonably
was
good.
thinking about that hardcore scene when she's in the
The chemist.
pharmacy. In
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pharmacy.
yeah.
and she-
And that lady's like, if you need any help. I was
thought that
waiting
was
for her to
crack up.
beat her up.
Yeah, I thought she was going to.
The funniest thing about that scene when she was teasing the pharmacist, when the pharmacist said something and she goes, "Oh, mind your business, beaker."
Yeah.
Like, and it was funny because when he started talking, he sort of sounded like him too. He looked like him because he had a long face, just like Beaker. And then it was funny when he didn't know who it was, and the other lady that's there.
Yeah. Do I
He's a
look
Muppet.
like him? Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Is that bad? It's not good.
I like this chick, see. It's genuine.
So-
Some of those chicks are crackle.
So when it comes to James Gunn, man, he's the master at writing dialogue, especially dialogue between between characters who are ready to go into action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we saw that a lot in season 1. But what he does, he writes about having a little debate, a random debate that has nothing to do with the mission or anything at
Mm.
all.
Yeah.
And he makes it funny, man. Like, I remember in season 1, the team were sitting down, Peacemaker and everyone, and they're talking about the butterflies, right? What to do next. And they have a random argument about, because Economos, he sends Peacemaker's dad to jail. And Peacemaker's angry about that. Because you couldn't send like Michael Jackson. You couldn't send, he names all these random celebrities. You couldn't send Ice Cube. You couldn't send, it goes on for ages. And it's like, what the hell? Because he's angry, he sent his dad to jail. And he's asking economists if he could send anyone. And he's telling them, you could have sent all these people, and he just burst them out. Happens again in this episode with the crew that's about to raid Peacemaker's house, right?
Mm.
And they're in the van. And they have a random argument about something. Do you remember what it was? They had a debate about
It was Flurry saying the housewarming gift.
Yeah, the housewarming, that's right.
And he's like, he might have bought a gift for their house. And the
So he
guy's
might
like,
come back.
yeah, the guy's like, you only buy for a new house. And he's like, no. I buy a gift every time I go to someone's
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
And sometimes I forget it.
Because he will definitely come back and get if he bought a gift.
and that's right, because they wanted to go as soon as they see him leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And first, now we should stay and wait in case he comes back. And then they have an argument about, nah, if I was me, I won't come back. I'll just take off. And then
I'm
other
gonna
guy
get
goes,
lit.
the bonus is you come back, you got a free bottle. Like,
Just leave it behind.
just leave it behind.
I'm like, holy shit, these guys are crackle, man.
Funny, man. Like, these little things, that James Gunn does is just crack up, man. Like, I think he does it all the time, man. But it's good. It's good. Let's talk about the characters. So let's talk about Peacemaker as character. So last episode we talked about how season 2 starts off basically, so we're starting all over again because Peacemaker's at a place where he's still at the same place he was in episode 1 and in season 1. He's a hero that no one respects. He's got no probably affiliates to anyone. He wants to be respected, but he's not. He's by himself, right? So he's in the same place. If you look at the character arc of him, nothing has really changed. He's just got all the experience from season 1, and that's it. So yeah, now he's got this thing where his life could change. He's got a chance to change his whole lifestyle because of this alternate universe. So I guess the question is, what do you guys think is going to happen? Because I think there's going to be somewhere in the series, well, we know he's going to get pulled into the new alternate universe because he can't take over the Peacemaker that he's killed. We know he's going to love it there. He can find a new life there, right? The life he thinks is better for him. I think somewhere along the line there's going to be a pull for him to come back to his original universe because he has to save the day somehow. And he has to make that choice in between staying where he is or coming back to be the hero that he always wanted to be. So it'll be like something like, okay, in this universe I don't have to do any work. I'm the man already. Or come back and save the people I love and be a hero if that happens. So I guess as well as that, something in this alternate universe is gonna be a challenge for him as well. I'm not sure what that's gonna be yet, but a clue, what we think, and we talked about it already, is the dynamic of his brother and dad in this new universe. Are they really heroes or are they villains? We don't know that yet.
That's a good point too. That's a really good point because it makes more sense now. Like if they are villains, that's how a villain would act. Now the other Peacemaker acted towards to the original Peacemaker, so that does make more sense, I guess.
Yeah. So I think that's where I'm at with Peacemaker in the series.
Yeah, I agree, bro. The man's lost, man. But he's looking for emotional repair, eh? But in the wrong places. He's definitely going to the wrong place for it. So I don't think it's going to do him any good. It's just going to get worse.
I think it's going to be the tale of going to another universe, thinking it's this universe in your mind, but starts unfolding to a point where you're like, this isn't what I expected. With him being angry, the alternate one, as you said, is going to be the complete opposite. So he would have been the villain, whereas the dad, I think, will be the hero. So I think that's where him being torn of being back to his reality of his dad was the villain, with his dad being this good guy who only thinks of the good things in life. Other than that, then the brother, I think, will be, again, the opposite of what he was in his world. And so everyone he falls in love with in that alternate universe is going to be the reason he's going to feel torn. Harcourt is going to be the complete opposite. Like when you see her dancing in the beginning of the show, she's all like real proper, get the cardigan on and all that. Whereas Harcourt is real bashful and real angry. He just wants to beat everybody up in his world. And I'm pretty sure that's what keeps Peacemaker kind of attached to her, because that's him. That's his personality. So he already has that connection with her. They're both dealing with stuff mentally, whereas they're complete opposites at the same time. So going to this world where Harcourt is this down-to-earth, proper woman is going to be something totally different to what he's used to. But he sees this woman that he's in love with in his world, but she's different. So I think that's going to be another thing that he's got to battle with, and actually knowing who he is as a character.
I like that. Going deeper into it.
Sometimes I like to go deep, you know.
Yeah, especially with the relationship stuff. Because, like you said, like if you know someone, because he knows her, the way Harcourt is the Harcourt that he knows. He's in love with that one.
Yeah.
Like just because it's got the same face and it's in the photos, her personality is way different in the new universe. Like that's not going to be the Harcourt he's in love with, right?
No.
Yeah, so there's all that coming into play as well. So yeah, interesting. Speaking of Harcourt, like our reality Harcourt, she's like a soldier with no army. She's got nowhere to go. She can't, she's not on the CIA anymore. Whatever it was, she can't be in Argus anymore. So she's got all these skills, and there's that scene when she comes out of the pharmacy and she looks and she sees the poster of help wanted, and she thinks about it, eh? And
Yeah,
she
yeah.
goes, "Fuck this," and walks out. So she's desperate for a job, eh? Desperate for something to do. She has to go out and have a fight, cause a fight at this bar. That's why she gets all smashed up in that. So she's having
That was a
issues.
sick scene, though. That was a good scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's having problems with herself, right? Where does she fit in?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Who else we got there? Vigilante. I don't know. Did you think he's going to be a villain, or do you think he's going to go against? Because you know how you said, Eric, how he's the guy that wants to be friends with Peacemaker, does anything he can, but then you saw that little bit of jealousy, or when he says, "Oh, did you guys come at the same
Yeah.
time?" Like,
It could
Like, is he-
possibly, eh?
because it sort of happens in season 1, eh?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they do have an argument, eh?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have.
Speaking of vigilante.
Yeah, they have arguments about their friendship, and I don't know. Are we going to see it get more serious with Adrian? Is he going to take it more seriously? How he's getting dissed by by Peacemaker?
He may have taken upon himself to find a Peacemaker of his own. How stupid that sounds.
Yeah, I don't know. But then
Yeah.
that brings me to concern I have now. Like, I love these characters, right? I love these characters. If we go to this alternative universe, we're going to see these characters again. But these not going to be these are not going to be the characters
Do we know?
we know.
Mhm.
And how
Yeah.
much of the story will take us away from the characters that we know? Because obviously a lot's going on with Adrian in our universe. Lots going on with Harcourt, right? Well, lots going on
Oh,
with the politics
God.
with Argus. And what's Flag Senior? What's his incentive now? Is he going to kill? He's trying to find an excuse to bring Peacemaker down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to bring him down. I think he wants to kill him, bro.
Yeah, he wants to kill him.
Yeah.
He wants to kill him, man. Every
Yeah.
5
So-
minutes mean.
So we got all this shit happening in our universe. How much of this universe is going to take all that away? Peacemaker's going to spend a lot of time in this new alternative universe. We're going to go back and forth to both of these plot lines.
I think it's going to trickle in between each storyline, so you're not going to lose a huge part of what we know of. Because I think with James Gunn, when he's doing really well, he knows how to write a story. And so I think it's only going to trickle in. So it's going to be that kind of fishhook to Peacemaker saying, come over to this side, but he's in that internal battle of trying to figure out who he is. And so I think it's the more his characters mentally push him away, he will get pushed towards that other universe. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that like you. Like, I'm just like, what's going to happen with the characters we know and love? But I think the defining factor is going to be Harcourt in both universes. I think that's what's going to keep the story afloat. Yeah, how they use her, I don't know. But
You just seen the way she dresses in the dance video, eh? She looks like a proper person, not a soldier. Just definitely doesn't look like a soldier. So, yeah, even that's like way completely different. So,
Well, the scenes we see her, the alternative one in the episode, she's like just a side girlfriend, eh? Like
Yeah.
a superhero's
proper
girlfriend, like a Mary Jane Parker, or or
Oh,
something like that. Yeah, how do you guys feel about this new character played by Tim Meadows?
he's weird. He's a strange
Yeah.
one. He's really, really strange. He's like he works for that Jake and me from Argus. What's his name?
But
Buttocks? Agent
Bardo,
Buttocks or
yeah.
something? Oh, Bardo.
Yep.
Yeah, so that guy works for her. I was like, oh, well, okay. But he's like an idiot. And she's treating him like one too. You can even hear it in the tone in her voice. She just wants him to do the job and get it done. But he's just like, he's really bizarre.
he sounds like he's got a bit of a smart mouth on him, eh? Like,
Rawr.
Yeah.
Man, crack up.
I think he's going to be a fan favorite if James Gunn writes him well. Because
Yeah.
he is that kind of like, he's an idiot. But he's an idiot with enough humor to be like, cool, I don't mind watching him. Because you got those idiots that you just like, I just want to die. I just want him to get killed off. But he's in there, and it's like he has enough humor and enough idiocy to be like, I can watch him again for another episode. Whereas some, you're just like, I don't care if he dies. Like, I want him to die.
Yes. Yeah, true.
So, and just that humor he brought to the episode about the bird vision of not knowing how big the bird is, and just actually trying to shoot the bird. And he's like, I can't shoot him because I don't know if it's a bird or a person. So it's just enough humor to balance out his idiocy. So I hope he stays on. I like him as a new character. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good addition to it. He's correct.
Who's the leader of the team in season 1?
Oh,
The butterfly inside him?
I can't remember.
Like, he's sort of like that character. Eh?
Yeah.
He's replaced that character.
He's replaced that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the agent's name. Yeah, he died, eh?
Yeah. It just occurred to me how violent season 1 is, eh? It's pretty violent, eh?
Really violent. So I'm guessing this one will match it or surpass it.
Yeah.
I got another theory too. You know how Eagly found the door to the other dimension? I think Eagly's from there. He might have been from there, and that's where the dad got him.
Right.
I'm just guessing because the bird went there, not Peacemaker. He was like scratching at the door. So I was like, how did the bird know how to go there? And obviously the pin worked because it was the same, Peacemaker. I was like, shit.
So you know how that's right, because there's a pin thing pad in the alternate universe. So they know about that room as well.
Yeah, maybe the dad knows about it. I don't know. I'm just but I was like, hey, how did the bird know?
There's a lot of unanswered questions.
I was like,
A
damn.
lot of unanswered questions.
There's a lot of questions about that door.
All right, boys. Man, anything else to talk about in this episode before we switch off? Man, we'll do some last words anyway. Start with you, Eric. Oh no! I forgot to do who won this episode. So, who won this episode? Who won this episode? A character that's won this episode. I'm going with Eagly.
Same.
Eagly?
Yeah.
Eagly's won this episode.
Yeah,
Hands
I was thinking Tim and his Mr. Agent Flurry, maybe. Yeah, he was funny, but yeah, Eagly. Yeah.
Eagly kicked his ass.
Eagly takes it, bro. Eagly
He
takes it.
took it when Eagly kicked his ass.
I just like that part where you were talking about where the agent sees the other guy getting chased. He's about to enter into the house, and you see the bird fly past.
Yeah.
And next minute it comes back and nails him in the face. I was cracking up at that. I was like, shit. Yeah, it was funny.
I felt
Couldn't
sorry
stop laughing.
for titties when he got her neck there and next time bleeding.
I need to watch it again. I wonder if he said, titties, are you okay? I can't remember what he said.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what he said, but man, oh shit. I'm actually going to watch it again after this.
And then that when Eagly does his business, he beats everybody. There's a slow motion scene of him just walking there.
Yep.
And the music's on, and he's the star of that whole scene. Eh? He's walking, goes inside the house, and that was me.
Yeah, it's like, this is my house, nigga. Lit up. Oh, shit.
Exactly.
That bird reminds me of my auntie's rooster. I know I've said it 100 times, but my auntie's rooster is exactly that size, bro. Well, it was that big. I was like, shit, that's what that bird reminds me of. I was trying to eat that rooster too. That was a big ass rooster, bro. It's massive.
All right, boys. I think that's us. That's for episode of Channel 155. We will be back to talk about episode 3 next week. Thanks, boys, for jumping on.
Yeah. Thank
Thanks
you.
for jumping on. We'll do this again. All right. Have a good week. Bye.